And as reaction to that bill continues to roll in, we are talking to people here in Middle Tennessee about how it will affect them. Our Braden Ross spoke with one man who says it's the cuts to Medicaid that are making him nervous because he says Medicaid quite literally saved his life.
Gerald Christian has sung on the Ryman stage with John Stamos, chopped it up with Jack Black, and even hung out with a Beatle. And he says he owes it all to Medicaid.
Honestly, I don't even know what, a world without it looks like.
Gerald was in a car accident at 16 years old. It left him paralyzed from the armpits down. 25 years later, he has a master's degree and a PhD and works at MTSU helping disabled students connect with the resources they need to succeed.
It kind of gave me an empathy superpower because it was such an awful thing to go through, and I got to a point where I was like, hey, I want to help other people that are, dealing with tough times.
And in that time, he's also learned to accept help himself.
I found different ways of doing stuff and can still do a lot. But there's a lot of things, I still need help with and can't do. And it kills me. I hate it.
Thursday, Congress passed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, a bill that, among many other things, includes almost $1 trillion in cuts to Medicaid. As a result, more than 11 million Americans will likely lose health care coverage over the next decade.
I talk about caregivers from Medicaid and choices that come and get me out of bed and help me to look good, to go out in the world and help other people and pay taxes and stuff. But the other side of it, the less pretty side, is like the medical stuff. If I don't have help with that, I literally will die.
Proponents of the cuts have said they're aimed at making sure people aren't taking advantage of the system. But Gerald says that's a problem the current system already addresses.
I have to use leave from my job to routinely meet with TennCare Medicaid workers to prove that I'm disabled. I do actually have an Xbox and love video gaming and playing my drums and watching. I could just sit and do nothing, while getting Medicaid services.
Gerald says he's not sure how exactly the cuts will impact him, but he does know that without Medicaid, moments like this would never have been possible. In Nashville, Braden Ross, WSMV4.